That's it. So as you can see, the corn, they got little standard trees here, which is kind of nice. I'm never gonna be able to grow nothing over there. And you can see a little bit of the mountain back there, and some big mountain. Oh, I love the mountains. I love that I can see so many mountains. You see her? She walking with that conical hat. Gotta have that hat out here. They sell them hats to the tourists with the little painted ladies and flowers and everything on them as a souvenir. But out here, that hat don't have nothing on it. It's just a hat. You wear it to protect yourself from the sun. That's a cultural icon, that conical hat. That's a cultural icon. And then out here, you got some fence and like a giant cornfield. And then you got this standard trees that run all along the road. Wait a minute. You can hear a little bit of construction noise. Whoo-wee. Other than that, you don't hear nothing. You don't hear nothing. Nothing but maybe, when they collecting the rice with the tractors and everything, yeah, they be working and you can hear it, when they collecting the rice, but that 3 times a year, and they prepare the rice field and everything for the harvest. But in between now, see what they gonna do is they turn all the dirt over, pull all that rice and then get all that straw, the chaff out of there. Then they come and they turn all this dirt over. And let me tell you something. You might not believe it, but they come out here with them hoes and they do this shit by hand, okay? Sometimes they will do it with a tractor. All this dirt that been turned over like you see, they're all done by hand. Imagine that. Imagine having to do all that. Now sure, you get 10 or 12 people out here to turn this over, but a lot of it, most of it been done by hand with the hoe. Then what they will do, and they will flood it. They will get these canal channels here and run that water. They will run that water out and all throughout all this here rice field and flood it. And then they will come in and they will stick that rice. They will throw that rice. And that shit grow like crazy. Throw those rice seeds and boom. Next thing you know, you got a bunch of rice growing. Let me see, where am I at here? Gotta be careful. Always careful where you step in Vietnam. And there'll be the house. Gotta be careful because there are holes and all kind of stuff. And snakes. But it's the holes. You can step in a hole and twist an ankle, break a leg real easy. You try even just stepping out here with all these mounds of dirt, You gotta wear your boots and you gotta watch what you're doing. They know how to do all that. I see the old women like this one here. And they can bend over like that. And the older women be out here and they can just bend right over, stand on their legs and just collapse right over. And their back is crooked because they've been doing it for so long. I see the old women out here. I'm gonna do it for you again. They stand on their legs and they can bend like that to plant the rice and pull the weed and, oh Lord, I never seen anything like it, and their back is bent like that permanently. So they kind of walk a little stooched over the old women and a lot of the young women too from bending like that. Oh Lord, I can barely touch my toes. I sure do admire that portion of the culture, the hard-working farming communities out here. Forget all the cities and all that bullshit. You wouldn't catch me dead living in places like Hanoi or Da Nang or Ho Chi Minh City. And I've been to all of them. You wouldn't catch me dead. It is crazy. You want to talk about noise and chaos? Go live in one of the cities out here in Vietnam and you will see what you're talking about. The reason I lived in Hoi An is because it's less populated, so it about 60 or 70% less crazy. It used to be like 80 or 90%, but then the tourists came in and broke it. They broke Hoi An, so even Hoi An, little Hoi An, is too busy now. Shoot, problem solved. The problem is solved because we coming out here now. Oh Lord, thank you Jesus, right? Because it's just so peaceful and quiet out here. And oh my goodness, it's gonna be so wonderful. Walk down the road, them trees over there, you go down at them trees and right there, bingo, you got the fishing spot. In the shade and can fish all day, take a nap, put a hammock. Oh my goodness. And then that creek run forever. There are 10,000 other places to fish around here. And then they got some big lakes and stuff too. And I'm just happy. I'm happy. And I know my wife is happy too. Look at that. Oh, that's gonna be such a beautiful house. Oh, that's gonna be so awesome. Oh my goodness, when it's done, and trust me, you don't even know what it looked like yet. Wait till it finished and painted and everything is finished inside. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. I looked at the plans. I put some of them on my community page. Oh, that's a beautiful house. Oh, it's so beautiful. And we're going to love it. We're going to love every minute of it. Have a garden on the other side of the house there. And it's just going to be awesome. Look at this. Look at it. You know what my neighbor? My neighbor is rice. All my neighbors is rice and corn. Shoot. You know. This is what it's supposed to be like, my friends. This is what life is supposed to be like. You're supposed to be able to live in a peaceful, serene environment. The air out here is cleaner, it's fresher, the sky is bluer, everything is better out here. And that go for the culture. This is the true Vietnamese rural farming culture out here. This is the salt of the earth people, not these crazy city people in the cities I mentioned to you where they're getting stupid now. Too much Western influence, if you know what I'm talking about. Out here, this is the real deal, okay? This is the real deal. This is where the salt of the earth Vietnamese live. This is where they come out here and just be themselves and don't have to do anything crazy. They come out here, they ain't making no money off of no damn tourism. They out here working hard to make a living and raise their families and everything. And like these men up here, they just working, you know, they working and they go home and go back to their families and enjoy their life. None of that tourism, big city bullshit. So I couldn't have made a wiser decision to come out here. Couldn't have made a better decision than to come out here. This is gonna be just Shangri-La. And this is where I'll spend the rest of my days.